resin, and more resin. Luffy will be a resin man, or I guess he'll be pure rubber or a special paramecia. Either way, Luffy will be broken after this awakening. I made a video a couple weeks ago about Luffy going through an awakening, but that was a false call. This time we know Luffy will be awakening. From the panel, we can either tell Luffy's hair is changing to rubber or he's oozing resin from his head. Now, I want you guys to picture Luffy made out of resin. Does that really, like, this is my thing. I don't want Luffy to become a bunch of goo. Like, that would not, I don't know. That's not going to look good in my head. Like, right now I'm imagining Luffy as just like a gooey man. And I don't know. It's not my type of thing. But here is what I think is going to happen. Kind of nasty when you think about it, right? But in that video, I also talked about how I believe Luffy's awakening would be like Katakuri's. I think everyone pretty much assumed the same thing. But I've heard some people talk about the rubber world theory. I've always thought that one was ridiculous. But to each their own, I guess. I personally hope Luffy's fruit will mimic the properties of bungee gum, which contain the properties of both rubber and gum. I kind of had my own ideas, to be honest. I always wanted to see Luffy become even more bouncy and hardened with advanced coating. I believe it has been implied that Conqueror's coating can help make the Yonko's defense insane. So if Luffy could make himself bouncier and harder at the same time, he could be a problem. I also had one kind of weird theory. So we know Blackbeard can absorb things into his black hole. So what if, like Tankman, Luffy goes and gains an ability to absorb attacks and maybe bounce them back like he did against Cracker. Except now it could be more versatile, because Luffy really showed us Tankman one time and they never mentioned it again. I don't know why, but that man's tripping. But anyway, we believe with his new resin, he will be absorbing attacks like he did with Tankman and will be bouncing them back at opponents. That's really what I'm thinking right now, right? But then again, this is my headcanon. It could be completely wrong. From the looks of it, Luffy's becoming more like a gooey substance than a bouncy substance. So I could be completely wrong, but resin also seems to be pretty bouncy. Like in Cyber Archipelago, when we had the bubbles, they were pretty bouncy. So he could be getting gooier and bouncier. So I really don't know. I could be completely wrong, right? But I am the only one who would like to see more bounciness than stickiness. I really hope I'm not the only one, because stickiness is cool and all, but like, I don't know. It's just not what I had in mind for Luffy. But again, it's not my story. I think Oda will do a good job with it as long as he doesn't make it look too weird. But yeah, I think stickiness would make Luffy more versatile, but it just doesn't do it for me, you know. But to each their own, I guess. This dude Luffy about to be rocking bungee gum on his Ahsoka shit, bro. I'm telling you right now, this dude Luffy's about to be on some different type of time. I also saw some people talking about a new gear. I think Gear 5 is already here. Again, in my video 3 weeks ago, I screenshotted the panel from the manga, and Luffy looked like he had entered a new gear, but it was a little bit of a false call. Or was it? I think Luffy will have a new gear on top of his awakening. I don't know what to expect, but I really hope it becomes not just sticky, but bouncy too. It would fit him a lot more than just a bunch of goo flying everywhere, right? But yeah, that's really all we can gather from that one little panel. Like, people have been making like 20-minute videos off like this one little panel that we saw in 1043. I really don't know how they're doing it, but this is all I got on 1043, and I assume for 1044 we will see Luffy's new form. Let me know what you guys think about his awakening. Leave a like down below if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you enjoyed today's content. I will see you guys in the next video.